Hi guys, how are you? So this will be my last video of the old year. I will post this tonight. I am saging my space right now. Saging myself. As well as all my cards. Out with the old, in with the new this year. Right? Alright guys, so I decided that I wanted to do a quick and simple read. But let me just figure out which setup I actually want to use. So I've not really used like particular tarot spreads yet. But I kind of want to try one or two from one of my books. They have come up with some really good ones that look very interesting. Okay. But anyway, so besides that, who's excited for the new year? I hope everybody. I hope that we're excited to start off with some fresh energy and ways of looking at things and open minds, right? Okay, so I'm going to actually do the star origin. I kind of feel like I have a few starseed watchers in my audience, and me being a starseed myself, I think that it would be nice to be able to have some advice for the upcoming year. Yeah? So what we're going to do is we're going to make a read for basically the energy of 2021, okay? So I hope you've liked and subscribed and put your energy in with us so that I can be calling upon your higher self to be able to know what you need to do or get to do. It really is more of a privilege what you get to do to be able to learn your life lessons and go through your karmic tests and progress and grow through this life. Here soon, I will be starting to do readings for each of the astrology signs. I personally am an Aries, and so I will just start with Aries every time. I'm sorry, that's for me, it's just easier to remember the signs starting from where I'm at. So I will be starting with Aries, but they will be coming out pretty much only once a week. I don't have enough energy to do more than that, but I'm hoping to do general reads and pick a cards more than that, several times a week. So just like and subscribe so you can be notified when I post new content, okay? All right, guys, so I am using the Starseed deck, okay? I really love the artwork in this, and the colors really just speak to me on a personal level. People who know me know why. So, all right. Our higher selves. Collective, what would you like to tell us? can we get your soul gift? Okay, your soul gift. Mind you, this could be taken differently by each person, okay? Nobody's perfect. Nobody is exactly the same, and each card can mean something completely different to that person, okay? Do not discredit your own feelings and intuition that comes about this, okay? I'm hoping that's why you're watching, because this is a learning tarot channel. I've been at it for a few months, but I am still learning and memorizing everything. Right now I go based mainly off of intuition, and so you'll see sometimes I struggle, or I'll look up something in the book because I can't quite put words to what the flashes or the meanings are saying. So just bear with me, be patient, but I hope that if you start reading tarot for yourself, that you just trust yourself, trust your intuition. And if you're not comfortable with that, trust your intuition about my readings, okay? You'll know when they vibrate for you and when they don't, okay? You'll know some way, whatever that way may be for you, okay? So the first card that came up is Water Your Garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. And I have to say that I have shuffled this deck probably 5 times between last night and this video, and this card just keeps either being the bottom card or flipping out on me. So it is meant for somebody, because I've been planning this read all day. So somebody really pay attention to this one, okay? Water your garden. So we're going to set that there. Oh, I totally lied. We're going to set that one there. Okay. And I will go through and give a better explanation once I have all the cards out of the thoughts and images that are coming to me, as well as probably reference the book a little bit in case if my intuition doesn't reach everyone, and maybe the book itself will still reach out to you and share a message, okay? So, collective, would you please give us our second card? Our karmic wound. What is our karmic wound? Ooh. Karmic relationships, guys. All right. Like I said, I will read further into these. Since I'm using more the bottom part, I'm going to turn it slightly. Okay, guys? And collective, what's our life lesson? What lesson are we supposed to be here on Earth learning? Our life lesson. The void. Okay. So, our current obstacle. Okay. What is our current obstacle, collective? What is our current obstacle? You're not for everyone. So maybe somebody struggling with acceptance. And what is your soul calling? Why are you here on Earth? Why is your soul chosen to be here on earth at this time? What is its true purpose? The courageous peony. Okay, guys. And I will be pulling clarifiers. So just to remind you, okay? So this is your soul gift. This is what you came here to express and share with our world. And it's called Water Your Garden. So you're here to teach people how to take care of themselves properly. And I don't mean physically, although that might be some of it. You guys might be, you know, a PT instructor, a teacher, you know, whatever it may be, as well as a hygienist, whatever. But what I'm really talking about is you are the one who inspires people to be able to take that day off when they need it because they mentally just need it. For no other reason than they mentally just need it. And I'm not saying overusing it, you know, abusing the system. I'm saying for those people who legitimately feel guilty for ever taking time off. You were sent here to show those people that it's okay to water your own garden for nourishment, for body care, for tenderness, for rest. And by doing that, you can then continue to water other people's gardens to help them along, okay? The second card is your karmic wound. What you came here to heal. So basically, in past lives, you have built up some sort of karmic energy between you and somebody else. So these karmic relationships is what they're called. And basically you're coming here to heal from that. Whether you were used or whether you hurt somebody else, you're coming here to learn the opposite of that, to be able to become more balanced and to heal from that experience that you had, okay? The third card was the Void, and it's your life lesson. It's what you came here to learn. So basically, I'm very bad at describing this one, so I'm going to read this one to you, okay? It's not exactly what you're thinking, okay? Okay, where did it go? Oh, right here, okay. Everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb, the fertile darkness where all things originate and all seeds grow. Comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting, it can feel both overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lives. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to rest and to allow the winter of your life to do the work for you, to hand over your control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface doesn't mean things aren't at work. The greatest weavings happen when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface, in ways known and unknown. Now is the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase, when we're called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary, and as if you should be doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of your life. So, what are you being called to surrender to the unknown in your life. This is the one that I have the hardest time with my anxiety. I hate feeling out of control of things. I hate not knowing what's going to happen or that I will be okay, or, I mean, I know I'll be okay, but how things will work out. So for me, the void is an especially hard place to be. But that is one of the places that I've been told by my spirit guides that I need to balance out and work on. So somebody else is along those same lines with me. And remember, rest, relax, don't be lazy. Okay, that's not the point of this. That doesn't mean go out and blow your money on a huge spa day if you ain't got the money, and things like that. Do the simple things that rejuvenate you, whatever that may be, okay? And keep putting your positive energy out there so that when the void comes to fruition, you will see the fruits of your labor, okay? It's kind of the message I'm getting. So, the fourth card, gosh, I said that weird. Anyways, the fourth card is your current obstacle. It's the thing that's challenging you the most right now, okay? So you're not for everyone. You're not everybody's cup of tea. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Guys, this right here is truly, truly important, especially if you feel like you're an empath or a starseed or a light worker or intuitive or whatever it may be. I know we all struggle with this one, but I have to tell you that we need your energy. That's why you decided to come at this time, because we need your energy to start healing the planet, to start healing the collective as a whole, okay? Without you and your specific energy, something can go dastardly wrong. And yes, I just said that, dastardly wrong, for the entire race, guys, because we're a collective. If one of us doesn't participate, we could all fall down. And it may not seem like that. Obviously, we're all individuals, but as a collective, as a human populace, we're only as great as our weakest link. We're only as great as our most imperfect people. And I think we have a lot of ways to go with what showed up this year, guys. There was a lot of insecurity showing this year through the rioting, not the protesting. The protesting was fine, but through the rioting, through the looting, through the harsh words exchanged, I think we have shown exactly where we need to heal as a human populace. Okay? So just remember, you're not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. You'll find your soul tribe. They will gather around you, I guarantee you. Unfortunately, we are not very good at staying quiet or silent when we have found one of our own. So, and maybe that's not unfortunate. Maybe that's very fortunate. So, keep that in mind, okay? But the fifth card is your soul calling, guys. It's what your soul is calling you towards. The courageous peony. It's multifaceted, unique-natured. It's letting yourself be seen, guys. So here's the thing that I have a hard time with is I hate being the center of attention. I cannot stand it, okay? I hate it. I can't stand to be the center of attention. But I do notice that if I am somehow the center of attention, my energy affects everybody and generally makes the situation better in whatever fashion. Not to say that we're always successful in whatever mission we are trying to accomplish, okay? I'm in no way saying that. There have been plenty of failures. But I have a way of being soothing and calming to people. I have a way of being able to connect and understand many different people on many different levels. And basically this is telling you that you just need to step up and have just a mustard seed worth of courage, okay? To be yourself and express yourself. Remember, you're not everybody's cup of tea. You're not. But you are a lot of people's cup of tea, or shot of whiskey, or cup of coffee, or whatever you want to go by, okay? You have a soul tribe out there, trust me. And once you start living yourself and not the fake person that society has thrust upon you or your upbringing has thrust upon you, you will notice the difference. You will start to see how happiness follows you around, how people seem to be calm in your energy. But you have to be calm and accepting of your energy first. Okay, so some more inner work, it sounds like, guys. I'm going to read the Courageous Peony because they have a good example right here at the beginning that I want to tell you guys. So it says, flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. Sorry. Flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They embrace all of what they are and show it to the world around them. The peony doesn't try to compete with the cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom doesn't try to compete with the tulip. They own what they are, and they trust the timing of their nature. You are being called to do the same. Guys, what did I mean, I couldn't have handpicked these freaking cards. I really could not have handpicked these cards even better, okay? What did it just say right there? I want to reread that. They own what they are and trust the timing of their true nature. Right? The void. You're not everybody's cup of tea. Come on, guys. You have some stuff coming to you. You have some beautiful blessings coming towards you. But you do have to do your inner work, okay? You do have to still stand up and take accountability. I feel like it's inner work, and I don't feel like it's outer work. I feel like you need to do a lot of self-reflecting and evaluating on what you actually want in your life. See how personal I try to make these, because I also have been doing that same thing. I have been evaluating and going over what needs to go and what can stay in my life. And it sounds like some other people need to be doing that same thing. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and clarify water your garden. And I'm going to use Dreams of Gaia. Yeah, I think that one should be good. Okay. So, what can the collective tell us about water your garden? What would you like to share with my audience today? What message do you have in store about water your garden? Oh. The 7 of Fire, guys. Sorry, the 8 of Fire. The 8 of Fire, guys. It almost reminds me of the phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay? And when you rise from the ashes, when you come out of your death, so to speak, you're coming into your awakening. Your third eye is becoming open, guys. You're gaining flight because you aren't held down by these misconceived conceptions. I think I said that correctly. Sorry, I'm having a hard time with my pronunciation tonight. Don't know why. But anyways, and so it reminds me of rising from the ashes. But this one looks really fluid, very controlled. It's not just a raging fire. Like, look at the fluidity of her wings and her motion. You can almost just see with her hair how fluid she's moving. So it's a very smooth transition in this death period, this awakening. Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell us about the the water your garden? So the 10 of Cups, 10 of Water. So in the Gaia one, it's just elements. It's not, it's fire, earth, water, and air. So this one is water. This is the 10 of Water, okay? So with this one, again, fluidity. Okay, I'm going to actually look up the 10 of Water so I don't tell you wrong, okay? Sorry, guys. Like I said, learning still, and I'm okay with it. If you guys can hear whining, my dog is on the other side of the door, and he's very upset that he cannot join Mama. Anyways, okay. So, basically, this is totally about feeling your connection of the source, of expanding your knowledge and becoming more awakened. I did not even notice that. Look at that. Another third eye symbol, right? Okay. And it's basically a positive emotional state you should be in, okay? It's wanting you to rejuvenate yourself so that you can then rise from the ashes and keep helping other people. Because I guarantee you that that's the reason you feel drawn to do things, correct? You like to help and make sure people are taken care of in a certain way. Whether that be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever your mission is. I feel like that you're a caretaker in a way. But it doesn't tell me about having boundary issues, so I don't believe that this is a negative. I think these are positives, okay? You've definitely learned how to work within what most people would consider your downfalls or your weaknesses, okay? That's definitely, gosh, good job, guys. Can I just say good job? Good job. Okay, so let's actually clarify karmic karmic relationships. Oh, goodness. And I don't edit these videos, guys. I really don't, because like I said, I want you guys to see the raw, unfiltered version of learning how to do tarot. Especially if you want to include other people into your tarot journey. I was not actually planning on it, but I kept getting urged, nudged, slammed in that way from different sources. And then my beautiful sister actually was the deciding factor when she said something about it. I knew right then and there that was the last straw. I mean, one of my family members said that this is what I need to be doing. We don't always see eye to eye, but when we do, it's generally for a reason. So I was grateful when she shared that with me, guys. I'm going to take a drink. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's clarify karmic relationships, guys. Oh, gave me 2 cards right off the bat. Okay, guys. We got emotional intellect, which is the 11 of air. No, water. Sorry, the 11 of water. And the child. Now I am going to read you the child. So for people who are just barely learning about the tarot, in each tarot we have what we call the journey of the Fool. And that's the major arcana. And so this would be a part of the major arcana. And I believe this is the first stage. This is the self, okay? This is learning who you are through your emotional intellect. But I am going to read the child to you guys because I find the journey of the Fool to be very interesting. So with this one, they actually start out with choice and then they continue on to the child. So the child is a new beginning, okay? It's a new beginning. See your potential, heal emotional and psychological wounds. So for you, you're definitely, what did I say? The karmic relationships. You're here to heal those wounds that have been inflicted upon your soul in whatever fashion in previous lives. And I think that this is actually supposed to go like this, okay? I think that this is supposed to be telling you that you're doing a new beginning by internally healing these things. But it's not just one side or the other. This is emotional and intelligence, okay? So this is logical as well as feelings. And I feel like you are doing a wonderful job balancing them. Gosh, another third eye, guys. So really, really cleanse your third eye chakra, okay? Really do some meditating on your third eye chakra after you ground yourself. Always ground yourself, guys. Always ground yourself. Okay? So basically the meaning. The child stands confident, taking innocent joy and delight in her connection to the world in which she dwells. Okay? Isn't she such a cute little thing? She is untouched by fear and full of hope and trust. Despite any hardship, struggle, and harm she has faced, she continues to see only beauty through eyes bright with wonder. She sees the good in all. She is both magic and magical, an innocent soul who believes in happily ever after. So you'll become this pure again, I think, when you heal your karmic relationships, when you heal those ties. And I don't know really how to explain it. You have people in your life that are just drawn into your life in weird fashions for whatever reason, and you just know that they were supposed to be there. Even if it wasn't for the long haul, they were supposed to be there, right? Those are those karmic relationships or those soul tribe that you need to be a part of and realizing, okay? I'm going to make sure that I don't have anything missing with that 11 of water. Okay, so basically, don't let fear motivate you though, okay? When we start doing some of our inner work to heal these wounds, a lot of times fear of reactions or fear that was instilled into us for whatever reason throughout our life can creep up upon us, and don't let it rule you. Like, obviously there's healthy fear. I'm not saying go fearless, but don't let it rule you. Don't let it be the guiding factor of whether you're going to succeed or not, is whether you're fearful or not, okay? Because you were sent to this earth for a major purpose. I feel that, okay? You were sent here for a purpose that you need to fulfill, and you can't do that if you're living in fear, because you'll be blocked off. Your chakras will be blocked. You'll be blocked off from your higher self. You won't be able to receive that intuition that you so hopefully want. just don't live in fear, okay? I don't know why that fear part really stuck with me, okay? But let's go ahead and clarify the void, guys. Oh, collective. Thank you. Can we get one more card? Oh my gosh, this card. Today, this card has not left me alone, guys. So apparently somebody else needs to hear this, okay? Because this card has not left me alone. I have shuffled this deck 5 times trying to get this off the bottom of the deck. No joke, slipped it in the middle and it still ended up on the bottom of the deck. Okay? So let's see what it needs to tell you. But let's get one more card for the void. What else can you tell me about the void? Perception. Okay? As well as the 4 of fire. And this 4 of fire, actually, over the last few readings haven't left me alone either, guys. So with that, the void, I see... Okay. So with this one, balance. You definitely need balance. But don't look at situations so black and white. Nothing is black and white. I mean, it would be great if the world lived that way because it would make things so much easier, but nothing is black and white. We live in shades of gray. And maybe you're seeing a situation in black and white and you need to be seeing shades of gray. Okay? I don't know why that's the way it feels like it needs to be explained, but that's what I'm getting, okay? Perception. Guys, this is the card where you step back and you look at why you look at things the way you look at them, okay? This is stepping back and making sure that your perception isn't skewed, biased, or off point, to put it nicely. That's about the best way I can explain it, okay? So, double check your perspective on things. Look up facts, talk to other people, you know, have that trusted person that you can rely on to help you keep your perspective in place, okay? And the 4 of fire, guys. I am just... focused mind, emotion, and deliberate action. Okay? So you need to have a game plan. You need to devote time to practice on whatever it is that I'm getting shouting, meditating, okay? I'm feeling like you need to be meditating. And I know I hear it already, but I can't meditate. My brain won't shut off. I can't do this. My kids are in the way. My dogs won't leave me alone. You know, whatever it may be. Trust me, I used to have those excuses. But I am getting screamed at nicely that you need to practice more and you need to meditate more. You need to do that internal journey that you have been scared to do, okay? And pay your dues. Whatever your debts are, you need to be working on paying them off, okay? All right, let's clarify you're not for everyone. Collective, can you tell me anything about you're not for everyone? Collective, can you tell me a little bit about you're not for everyone? What can you tell us about You're Not For Everyone? The Maiden. So this is a part of the Journey of the Fool. Okay, so the Maiden. Anything else you want to share about You're Not For Everyone? Queen of Fire. Ooh. That's an interesting combination, guys. So the Maiden is basically, what was I telling you? Don't live in fear. Releasing your fears, expressing goals and desires, but also being true to yourself. So you can't just go to a 9-to-5 job where you absolutely hate it, come home, live in a miserable house, whatever that may look like. I'm not judging, okay? You could live in your own house by your damn self and still be miserable. But that's not what you were sent here to do, okay? And act with empathy, guys. Something about empathy, okay? But basically, you need to find out who you are internally before you can do any of that, okay? Oh, Queen of Fire. So basically, be optimistic and enthusiastic. That positive attitude, okay? Be focused and confident. Take pleasure in life. Don't second guess yourself, right? She's staring straight ahead. She knows. And she doesn't care. She has that third eye. She knows what she's going for. She has her guide with her. She's ready, you know? She's focused. She's ready to go. But she's not petty. She's above that, right? She's ready to do her things and live her life, but she ain't gonna play in that high school schoolyard, right? She ain't gonna do it. She's a queen. She's gonna be up there ruling her world, running her company, her household, her whatever it may be, okay? So don't do petty. Don't do petty. Something about don't be petty, guys. Okay, so let's see what the Courageous Peony. What do you have to tell us about the... Oh, doesn't help if I drop half my deck, guys. Okay, what can you tell us about the Courageous Peony? Collective, what can you share with us about the Courageous Peony? Alright, guys. So, I have the 9 of Earth and the 6 of Air. Water. Sorry, water. Do you see? Third eye again. Blatant third eye. You need to be working on your third eye chakra, guys. But basically, look at this. Do you see how they're both reaching out to offer assistance to somebody or a gift? That's going to be you. That's what you have. You have a gift to offer people, okay? And you can't do that if you're shutting it away and not expressing or sharing it with people. If you're shutting away your true self and not fulfilling or following your dreams and your path, you're denying everybody that gift that you so willingly want to give them. Okay? And that would make your life smoother, more fluid. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 overall energies from 3 separate decks. I'm going to start with the smallest in my way of thinking, and basically this is the Eternal Crystals Oracle deck. Okay. What energy can you give us, collective? What overall message would you like to share with us tonight on this reading? Okay, guys, so I feel like I need to do more than one card, and sorry, so maybe there's a couple different energies. The first one to come up is animals. So my first instinct was you need to be working with animals. So anything in vet tech, veterinarian, any of that. Even just fosters, I think that you need to be working with animals as part of your true path. Let's see if there's another one that they want to give us tonight. Collective, is there another energy you would like me to read tonight? Live in the present. Okay, so somebody either focuses too much on the past, or somebody is too much of a daydreamer. Okay, and the reason I do say the daydreaming is in there is this is more of a daydream, whereas this is, to me, more living in the past, factual, right? So somebody needs to stop living in the past. You need to live in the present. And you guys need to become more connected to your ancestors. So maybe somebody really enjoys genealogy and needs to pick that back up, or maybe that's actually their true calling. They should be a genealogist or an archaeologist or anything that studies the past. Okay, I feel like somebody's being called to do that. Okay. All right, so let's pull in overall energy from my moon deck, my Moonology, which I do believe is also the one that my dog kind of started tearing into, so I'm not going to show you the cover of it, but these are the back of the cards. Okay. What overall message would you like to give us tonight, collective? But when you do your balancing, remember to balance your spirituality with practicality. Obviously, you can't just live on faith and dreams. You have to be able to, you know, carry that job you need or whatever it may be to survive. So, balance between spirituality and practicality, okay? Let's get one more card from Moonology. So somebody must be stressing about a situation that has just happened. Maybe that's why I got the live in the present. But maybe it's because nothing will come of the situation. And honestly, they're not giving me details on the situation, guys. It's just saying that there's a situation that you are overly analyzing, that you are being completely logistic about and not having your spirituality balanced with your practicality, but nothing will come out of a certain situation. Okay, that's telling me. I wonder what that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be nosy, but I do wonder what that situation is. It must be something pretty private. They're not giving me anything on it. So just keep that in mind, okay, guys? Can we get an overall energy from the collective? Can we get an overall energy from the collective, guys? What is the overall energy that you would like to share with us tonight? Ooh, ooh. So somebody is feeling abandoned or worried about somebody feeling abandoned by them. Or like they're going to abandon somebody by pushing forward on their path. But here's the thing is, you can't abandon somebody who isn't willing to go where you need to go to keep progressing, okay? It's killing yourself. And so it's not abandonment, guys. I mean, if they really wanted to be with you, they would find a way, right? Especially if you've already given all you can to the relationship and the situation. It's not abandonment. It's you progressing and moving on, okay? It's you figuring out what your spirit, your energy, your source needs to be able to thrive and continue on so that you can continue on to help raise the energy of the human populace. Okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight for this tarot read. I really did enjoy it. I hope you guys have a very happy new year. Namaste.